Now, this country is experiencing a sudden spike of job loss not seen since the Great Depression of almost a century ago. 22 million jobs lost in about a month, with many more cuts to come, and a sense that these numbers don't fully capture what's really happening. We're going to focus on this extensively from a number of angles. Let's start by hearing from some who've lost their jobs or have had to shut down most of their business and are struggling.
I'm Kamisa Carter. I live in Jacksonville, Florida, and before the COVID-19 pandemic, I was a substitute teacher.
My name is Josiah Welch. I live in Longview, Washington.
My name is Jennifer. I am here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
My name is Austin McMullen. I'm 31 years old, living out here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
I'm Sunyata Amen of Calabash Tea and Tonic in Washington, D.C.
I'm Alana Calhoun. I was previously working for an interpreting agency.
I bought some food for myself and for my family so they can have some food to survive. And right now, I just don't have nothing in my bank account. Not even in savings. It's just been really tough.
Between both shops, we're used to serving 400 and upwards people a day. And so to go from that to no people a day was tremendously disheartening. You still have rent and you still have lights and you still have bills and you still have staff. It's intense.
I was in sales for a major hotel company and I was living on 100% commission. So that is completely pulled out from under me.
I'm a single parent of two young men, so I just try to hold it together. And I've been talking with a lot of my creditors to make arrangements and to get extensions on a lot of things.
I've always been like the breadwinner, like I've been the one to support my family, and just it's really hard right now, like to think about everything.
I ended up getting immediately furloughed the day after I had moved everything in and returned my U-Haul. So I didn't actually technically get to work even one day. It was just a devastating knock to the stomach that it was almost hard to overcome. And I went to not a dark space, but a self-reflecting, what in the hell am I going to do for about a couple days after that phone call.
I hang my hat, take a lot of pride in being an employer and have so for years, and being able to offer health insurance and things like that through our business. It's heart-wrenching to have to say to half your staff, look, you guys have to stay home.
Approaching your parents basically with your tail tucked between your legs as an adult saying, so is there any way that you could help me through this, is not an easy thing to do. If it weren't for my parents assisting me, I wouldn't know that I'll be able to have all the ducks in place to make sure I don't lose my home before this is over.
Right now, I'm fortunate in the fact that we are not in extreme dire straits right now. I fear that I'm not going to be able to pay our bills, that eventually we're going to become homeless, and that scares me.
You expect that every 2 weeks or every week you get a check coming in so you can stay afloat. But with all this and people not having jobs, it's like that little anchor is gone. And it's just terrible.
And we so appreciate each one of you telling your story.